Now may we invite Mr. Carmelo Ficarra, Consul General of Italy in Hong Kong, to deliver the keynote presentation. Mr. Ficarra, please.
Buongiorno, and maybe first thing that I would like to say is that I would like to apologize because since I'm not married, this morning I did not have anyone reminding me that I had to wear something GBA, and therefore I'm wearing only Italian, made in Italy clothes. Your Excellencies, Mr. Chairman of the Fashion Week, Honorable Sunny Tan, Vice President of China National Textile and Apparel Council, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and friends. It is a true honor for me to represent Italy today in this important event, which celebrates one of the most important productive sectors in my country. I would like to thank the organizers of the Fashion Summit and express sincere appreciation for the Clothing Industry Training Authority and for SIDA as well, for having considered Italy as a partner country this year. The summit offers the occasion to consolidate a fruitful cooperation in key sectors, in a key sector of our economy, and it opens doors to additional synergies and common projects. The development of creative industry is a priority of the Hong Kong regional government, and Italy wishes to play an active role to strengthen cooperation and to identify new and effective occasions of dialogue in this field. Next year, partnership with the Hong Kong Design Center as a partner country of the Business of Design Week and of the Knowledge of Design Week in 2025 goes exactly in this direction, and it opens a new itinerary of bilateral cooperation that envisages reciprocal exchanges of knowledge and expertise. I would like as well to mention and thank the Italian participants to the summit, Professor Scaffidi Abade, lecturer of eco-design and circular economy in the fashion sector at European Institute of Design in Milan, Professor Esterina Nervino, assistant professor, Department of English, Department of Marketing, City University of Hong Kong, and fashion designers, Antonio Martino, Francesco Saverio Matera, Italo Marseglia, and Gilberto Calzolari. Thank you for being with us and for your valuable contribution to the partnership between Italy and Fashion Summit, and thank you for bringing to Hong Kong your ideas, your projects, and your vision of fashion. Considering that the general theme of the conference, Power Up Sustainable Fashion Business, I would like to start by stating that Italy enjoys unrivaled creativity globally recognized, design excellence, unmistakable style and art. All these elements converge to shape the perception of Made in Italy worldwide, particularly in fashion, one of the sector renowned for the quality of materials, craftsmanship, and unique artisanal skills. Italy has about 53,000 companies in the fashion and apparel sector, which recognize leadership in the EU with a recognized leadership in the EU, generating a turnover of approximately 96.4 billion euros, accounting for 45% of the EU's total. Fashion is the second sector by contributing to the Italian trade balance, and Italy is the second largest exporter in textile, fashion, and accessories field, following China with an export value of 66.6 billion euros. Italian design embodies a blend of elegance and functionality and holds the top position among EU countries in terms of turnover. 5 billion euros, accounting for 20% of the EU total. Italy is the workplace for 19.1% of employees in the design sector across the EU. Today, Italian fashion is increasingly being recognized for its commitment to a more environmentally responsible, sustainable approach. The World Bank has identified fashion as the industry responsible for about 10% of the global greenhouse emissions. According to other sources, 75% of the luxury fashion production is based in Italy. And while it is proved that a cotton t-shirt production process requires 2,700 liters of water, sustainability is more and more being embraced by market insiders and consumers alike, as demonstrated by initiatives and events such as, for instance, the Fashion Revolution and the Sustainable Fashion Italy and the Green Carpet Fashion Awards, created in 2017 by the Camera Nazionale della Moda to celebrate every year the best of sustainable fashion. It is an initiative staged by EcoAge and Camera Nazionale della Moda Italiana with the support of Italian Trade Commission and the Italian government. The industry is increasingly being recognized for its commitment to a more environmentally responsible and sustainable approach. The move has led to a greater transparency and focus on the green credentials of all processes, from design to manufacture, and to the emergence of exciting innovations. Inspired and motivated by the growing sense of social responsibility and ethical consideration of the new generation, fashion companies are directly taking action to limit their environmental impact and that of their supply chain. That is what the United Nations Alliance for Sustainable Fashion, an initiative of United Nations agencies and allied organizations, has started to do to contribute to the Sustainable Development Goals through coordinated action in the fashion sector. Specifically, the Alliance works to support coordination between UN bodies working in fashion and promoting projects and policies that ensure that the fashion value chain contributes to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Fashion, as understood by the Alliance, includes clothing, leather, and footwear made from textiles and related goods. The scope of the Alliance's work extends from the production of raw materials and the manufacture of garments, accessories, or footwear to their distribution, consumption, and disposal. Many Italian brands are investing in circular economy models, aiming at reducing waste and maximizing the reuse of materials. This includes using recycled fibers, designing durable and repairable products, and developing systems for collecting and recycling used clothes. The motto for a green wardrobe has largely become reduce, reuse, and recycle. There is in fact a growing pressure from consumers and regulators for greater transparency and accountability in the production chain, especially for the growing number of buyers who are unwilling to choose between cutting-edge fashion and ethical buying. The result has been a surge of creative innovation across the country from couture to high street. This includes, for instance, a new material created from citrus fruit by product in Sicily, cloth dye manufactured from automotive and aerospace waste products in Turin, nylon made using fishing nets in Trentino, as well as alternatives to the notoriously damaging manufactured denim. According to the Fashion Transparency Index 2023, a growing number of Italian companies are nowadays mapping their supply chain and making public information about the working conditions of their suppliers in a comprehensive effort which includes a focused action at the level of Italian production districts. The Italian textile industry is at the forefront of technological innovation, with investments in new materials, more efficient production processes, and supply chain traceability systems. Sustainable Italian fashion brands are committed to ethical production practices, meaning fair wages, safe working conditions, and environmentally friendly processes. The Italian Ministry of Industry and Made in Italy worked with several fashion houses and technology and consulting companies to take advantage of digital asset tracking to promote traceability. This means that every step of a garment's journey from raw material to reaching the customer's hands is recorded and accounted for. Some examples include the use of natural dyes, the production of textiles from renewable sources, and the application of artificial intelligence to optimize resources management. A growing number of companies are adopting as well sustainability certifications and standards, such as the GOTS, Global Organic Textile Standard, GRS, Global Recycle Standard, and Blue Sign. These certifications guarantee the products are made in accordance with specific environmental and social criteria. New public funds for the overall amount of 15 million euros have been recently approved by the government to facilitate investments on ecological and digital transition of Italian small and medium enterprises in the textile industry. According to official statistics, Italy ranks second in Europe for number of patents in circular economy and has achieved the capacity of recycling up to 79.4% of waste. Being a global producer of fashion, Italy and Italian fashion business system are well aware of their responsibility in taking a leading position towards a more sustainable fashion environment. I'm sure that the panel discussions scheduled today will highlight the many achievements reached so far worldwide, as well as identify potential lines of action to face the challenges ahead and to make progresses in a complex context. The first crucial merit of our presence here today is to increase social awareness, to educate and to facilitate dialogue and mutual understanding among the main stakeholders and the general audience on a cross-cutting topic which influences our daily lives and which, with no doubt, deserves the utmost attention and the highest expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, once more, I would like to sincerely thank you for your attention. I wish the most successful, fruitful outcome of the conference and panel discussion and of the overall program of the Fashion Summit 2024. And thank you again for considering and inviting Italy as your partner this year. We hope we can deserve it, and we really hope that this is the starting point of fruitful cooperation in the years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ficarra. Grazie.